Welcome back to Rob's Home Bar. Today we've got some amazing fresh local berries, so we're gonna make 4 awesome berry liqueurs. We've got strawberry, we've got blueberry, raspberry, and blackberry. That's right, 4 liqueurs we're making today. Of course, we also need some vodka. This is an episode of things I have to make myself because I can't find them here. Now, well, not super accurate. I do actually have I have a black raspberry liqueur Chambord. I've got a strawberry liqueur. I have never even seen a blueberry liqueur, so we're gonna make that today. All right, so obviously what you're gonna need is some fresh berries. Blueberry, raspberry, we've got strawberries, look at those, they look amazing. And of course, blackberries. We're also gonna need some vodka, so make sure, the first thing you wanna do though is rinse and wash your fruit very thoroughly. And of course, for these strawberries, we're also gonna cut off the stem. But other than that, you can leave them whole. That's what we're gonna do. So grab your favorite vodka. I'm using Top Shelf Vodka. It's a local distillery here. I mean, honestly, any vodka will do. You could go high proof. I'm not. I'm just gonna go standard today, 40%. Gloves, good idea because these berries stain. And what we wanna do is just basically fill a half-quart mason jar, about 1.5 cups of your fruit. I'm honestly not measuring all that much. And then we're gonna do about 1.5 cups of vodka. You just want to fill the mason jar. So these are half quart, 2 cup mason jars. 1.5 cups of vodka should fit with all the fruit. But that's about it. All right, so we're filling it right up to the edge. Make sure all that fruit is submerged. We're gonna seal it up, give it a good shaky shake. And then we just want to do the same thing with our other 3 fruits. So fill up your jar with the raspberry, fill it with the vodka. All right, seal it up, and then we've got all our 4 jars. I didn't smash them up, you could, but we're gonna let this infuse from anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. I did about a month, mainly because I was very busy during the summer, so didn't have time to get back to it. But after your 2 weeks, your month, your infusion, you'll see that your vodka has really taken on a lot of flavor, a lot of color, and those fruits are basically like white and gross looking now because they got nothing left. We're gonna strain it. We've got a coffee filter in a funnel here. You guys know the drill. If you watched a lot of my liqueur videos, pretty much the same process all the time. We're gonna filter it through and let it, look at that. So there's nothing left in those berries. Gross. You can chuck those berries because there's nothing left in there. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with the raspberry. So I got 2 funnels. Pop the lid. Come on, there we go. Oh, that smells amazing already. All right, just dump it into that. And this could take a while. It would take longer if you smash the fruit, which is part of the reason I didn't smash the fruit. I wanted this filtering to go faster. Look at that, there's nothing left in there. All right, so while we filter those out, we have to make a syrup. So about 1 cup of your berries and about 1.5 cups of water. And we're just going to let that boil, let that simmer. We're gonna lose a lot of water to evaporation, that's fine. We're gonna smash up the fruit. We're basically just making a very flavorful water right now. We haven't added sugar yet. Look at that, there was nothing left in those berries. All that goodness is in the water. So we're gonna strain this while it's still hot through a mesh strainer first, and then secondly, again, through a coffee filter. That's gonna get rid of all that sediment, and we're left with just a nice flavorful water. And while this water is still very hot, we're gonna add our sugar equal parts. So we're making a 1-to-1 simple syrup with our fruit. We of course have to do the same process with the rest of your fruit. So strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, make all those syrups. Once the syrups are cool, now we can add it to the flavored vodka. I recommend doing this in increments. So we have about 1.5 cups of our flavored vodka. We're going to add 1/4 cup of our syrup, another 1/4 cup, so that's half a cup of syrup. So this is a 3-to-1 ratio. We're gonna give that a little spin, little stir with a spoon. Oh, it's delicious. All right, now, Glencairn, we're gonna taste this. Remember, you can always add sugar, you cannot remove sugar. So that's why I say in increments. We're starting with a 3-to-1 ratio. I think I could use a little more sweetness. So it's good, but I could use a little more. So another 1/4 cup. That brings us our total of syrup to 3/4 cup. and a cup and a half of our vodka, which makes that a 2-to-1 ratio between the infused vodka and the infused syrup. All right, let's give that another taste. Swirly swirl. Okay. Oh yeah. That's nice. Okay, so that's the ratio I'm gonna go with. 2-to-1, just literally half. So 2 parts vodka, 1 part syrup. So now we just gotta do it with the rest of our liqueurs. Just go through the process, 1/4, half a cup, and 3/4 cups. And there it is. Now, you could bottle that right away, or if you're like me, let it sit another couple days and then filter again. Slap on a sexy label, and then it's off to the tasting room to taste our liqueurs. Welcome to the editing/tasting room, where we will taste our 4 berry liqueurs. Let's waste no time. Let's start with the blueberry liqueur here. Oh, wow. That is amazing. I've never had a blueberry liqueur, but I love blueberries. I love fresh blueberries. I love blueberry pie, blueberry jam, anything blueberry I love. So, wow, this to me tastes really well. On the nose, very, very fresh blueberry flavor. Sweet, but not like intensely overly sweet. Intense blueberry flavor, sweet, little alcohol bite, but not too much. I could drink this straight. That's fantastic. Ooh, intense, rich raspberry flavor on the nose. Wow. Oh, this worked out really well. Sweet raspberry flavor, a bit more of an alcohol bite, which is interesting because I put the exact same amount in all of these. Very good. The strawberry. Smells like strawberry jam. Like, honestly, just fresh strawberry jam. Now, I have a strawberry liqueur, and this is very similar. Alcohol bite is there, but rich strawberry, fresh strawberry flavor. Very nice. Blackberry. So this one here, I mean, blackberries might be the kind of the least flavorful of these 4 berries, but I'm not getting like an intense, I'm getting a fruit flavor, but I mean, if I didn't know this was blackberry, I don't know if I would actually pick that out. It's definitely good. It's not bad, but I'd probably say this is the most disappointing one. There is a recipe, in my research, there is a recipe for crème de mûre, which has a little more ingredients. I wanted to keep this experiment simple, just fruit, vodka, syrup. But the crème de mûre recipe that I found has a bit more to it, more ingredients. I'd have to look again, but that's a video for another time. We may revisit that. So not my favorite of the bunch, but it's still decent. Okay, we gotta make some daiquiris now using our liqueurs and a nice fresh bottle of Havana Club 3-year-old rum. So for this daiquiri, we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of rum in each glass. So we're making 4. Rummy rum. Okay, after that, we're going to do a full ounce of lime juice, fresh lime juice, in each glass. We're gonna build all the ingredients that are the same, and then we're gonna finish off with the liqueurs. Now, I've had a strawberry daiquiri before. I've had a pineapple daiquiri. Normally, when I make a fruit daiquiri, I muddle fresh fruit. This time, we're gonna try it using our liqueurs. 1/4 ounce of simple syrup we're gonna add to it. Only 1/4 ounce because our liqueurs are sweet. So I don't think we need to adjust. If you had any of your fruit syrup left, go ahead and use that. I didn't, but also I want to see how well these liqueurs do in cocktails. So I don't want to, if you add a flavored syrup, it'll just kind of mess that up. 1 ounce of our blueberry liqueur. And we're gonna do the same thing, 1 ounce of each liqueur. Obviously, guys, I am rinsing my jigger after every pour. I had a comment on one of my multi-drink comparison videos. I think it was the orange liqueur comparison. And someone said, well, you're not cleaning that jigger, so your findings are inconclusive. You don't see it because of the editing, but I do in fact rinse the jigger every time. All right, so an ounce of each liqueur. Last one here is the blackberry. Lovely. All right, ice it up, each glass. Usually I put more than 3 cubes, but I'm trying to keep this all consistent. 10, 10, 10, shaky, shaky. Look at those beautiful glasses. And we're gonna pour beautiful color on each of these. They're all slightly different color, but they're all nice shades of kind of red, purple. Beautiful, look at that. For garnish, of course, we're gonna do some fresh fruit, as opposed to a lime wedge or lime peel. That would be the classic daiquiri garnish. And there they are. Beautiful fruit daiquiris, berry daiquiris. Let's head over and taste them. I'm gonna go in the same order that I tasted the liqueur. So here is our blueberry daiquiri. Very good, although I will say that the blueberry flavor is not as pronounced as I was hoping. Maybe bump it up to even an ounce and a half. Still very good. Raspberry daiquiri. So the flavor in this one is much more pronounced. Interesting. I really like that blueberry liqueur, but maybe in a cocktail that blueberry flavor just doesn't come through as much, but the raspberry really does. Might depend on the cocktail too. Very nice. Strawberry daiquiri made with strawberry liqueur. Usually I make a strawberry daiquiri, I muddle strawberries, but let's see how this works out. That one shines through even more than the raspberry. That is so interesting. It's something about a strawberries that just works in a daiquiri. That's probably gonna be my favorite still. Blackberry daiquiri. Now remember, this was my least favorite with the liqueur, so let's see how it works in a daiquiri. Yeah, I mean, the sweetness is there. There's a fruitiness, but once again, I'm not pinpointing that it is a blackberry. Similarly enough, the blueberry didn't work this well in the daiquiri. Yeah. All right, let's rate them. My favorite one, gonna give it to the strawberry daiquiri. Just something about a strawberry daiquiri. Second place, giving it to the raspberry daiquiri. Third place, even though it was my favorite liqueur, didn't quite make it, the blueberry daiquiri. And in last place, the most disappointing of all was the blackberry. I will have to revisit blackberry in the future, make a proper crème de mûre recipe. But overall, guys, I'm very happy with these liqueurs, and I will definitely be making lots of cocktails using them in the future. I've already made several strawberry cocktails, so make sure you check that out. Click that link, and if you make my liqueur, you can use it to make those cocktails. Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed that. This is a long time coming. I started making these liqueurs about a month ago, at the beginning of the summer, basically, and I'm glad they turned out. Cheers.